and welcome to the second Armoured Syndicate gameplay video. So a number of people have asked us to give a little bit more of a detailed explanation of the game mechanics for Armoured Syndicate. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a full run through of one turn of the game as if we were midway through a game in order to show exactly how it works. So we set our game up as if we're midway through here. We've only got 2 models per faction on the board to keep things nice and simple. Let's assume we've already played 2 or 3 turns and we're about to get into some combat. So the first thing that would happen at the beginning of each turn is every player would roll for initiative. Now let's assume that I've already won the initiative roll. I've got to choose whether I'm going to go first, in which case I get to activate my models first, which is clearly a good thing, or whether I'm going to go last, in which case I get to see how my opponents allocate all of their credits, i.e. I get an idea of what they're going to do and can plan ahead. So let's say I assume that I'm going to go, and I'm going to go first, and therefore I'm going to activate first. So each of the players will receive their salary. So we're using these plastic tokens for now to activate to represent our credits. Let's assume for this we're receiving 6 credits each. In the real game, if you were using all of the models in each faction, you would actually receive about 12 credits each. And what you do, once you've received your credits, they're basically equivalent to the value of all of the models you've got on the board. So as soon as you start losing models, once your models get killed, you start losing salary. So each successive turn you get less and less coming in. So I've received my credits. You'll see here in my bank station here that I've got my secured bank account and my liquid bank account. So these go straight into liquid. Secured is money that I've already saved from winning battles, from other turns where I've saved some of my salary. So that counts towards the money that's going to win me the game ultimately. Now I've got to choose. I can put half of that into secured, or I could blow the whole lot on activating all my models and lots of combat. So first thing I'm going to do, 2 of these are going straight into the central bank. I'm spending those to remove an injury card from one of my characters. Once characters start getting injured, they receive injury cards, or in the case of mechs, malfunction cards. So I'm getting rid of that by spending 2 tokens, which means she's now fully healed. You can do that up to as much money as you were willing to spend at the beginning of each turn. She's now perfect. I'm not going to waste any more healing him. He's a hard guy. He'll be fine. I'm now going to start allocating some credits. Now, these credits also become action tokens. So I'm going to allocate 1 to Jose, my sniper, so he can take a shot. I'm going to allocate 2 to Maria, my hacker, so she can move and attack. Leaves me with 1 left. That's going into my secured to count towards my game-winning profits. So let's assume we've all allocated our funds. We're all ready to move, so I'm going to activate first. First things first, Jose's going to take that shot. Apologies for the cards, obviously these are standing cards, the final ones will look like this. This is one that we can keep on editing in order to beta test the game. So we're using his sniper rifle, has a range of 1 to 5 zones. He's only 2 zones away, he's well within range. He's using 2 dice on a 4+ accuracy, so I'm going to roll 2 dice. Yeah, he gets 2 hits. So this guy receives 2 malfunction cards. Now, he's actually a pretty strong mech. He's got a defense of 3. He can take that. He now activates his model. This guy's going to get some revenge. He's going to move forwards 1, and he's going to take a pot shot against Jose. I'm not actually going to play as my opponent, so I'm not going to bother rolling the dice. Let's assume, for argument's sake, he shoots him with his pistol and he's successful. So, now Jose's already received 1 hit. He's going to receive a second one. Now, he's a cyborg, he's part machine, part human, therefore the downside to that is he can receive both injury and malfunction cards. His defense is 1, he's got 1 card, therefore every card from then on is face up, so he's actually affected by what it says. In this case, flash blindness. He gets -2 to his accuracy roll until he's healed. So, from that point on, until I spend money to remove that card, he now is very, very rubbish at shooting anything. So, my turn to activate. Next one, Maria. Now she's got 2 action tokens. First thing I'm going to do is bring her into the fight. She's going to move forwards 1, so I've spent 1 of my tokens. She's now going to hack. Now she's a class 2 hacker. That's getting spent, so she gets 2 dice against this guy. Now this mech can essentially be taken over by a hacker. 2 dice, I have to score higher than his acumen in order to successfully hack him. His acumen is 4. She scored 1. So, she now gets to use this mech as if it was her own for one action. So I'm going to be really mean. I'm going to turn him round and he's going to shoot his own friendly character. Now again, I'm not going to bother rolling the dice. Let's assume this guy's already injured. He takes a shot against him and he's successful. Bang. This guy is dead. Now I've just managed to kill a key opponent model without firing at him at all, by managing to hack this guy and get him to do my dirty work for him. So that's one of the cool key aspects of Armoured Syndicate, is that you can bribe and hack the enemy models to get them to do your killing for you. Now, the other advantage is that guy was actually one of my secondary objectives. Now, when you achieve an objective or a secondary objective, you get paid for it. So killing that guy gets me another 4 credits, which are going straight into my secured bank account, so I'm now significantly more wealthy and much more likely to win. So that's the basic run through of a turn. I hope that explains the gameplay in a little bit more detail than we've been able to before. If you have any questions about how the game works, please either message us on our Kickstarter page or on our Facebook page. Thank you for watching, and please carry on backing and supporting the Armoured Syndicate Kickstarter.